This is the Diablo 4 Rogue trailer, as seen in my search bar there. And I'm going to turn the volume up, and we're going to watch this, and then I'm going to go through and tell you guys what's going on and why I love it.
Your prayers do not fall on deaf ears. Just now, they are being heard. There is justice within the light, but you have to be patient. Now, pray with me. May Akarat guide and protect me.
May Akarat guide and protect me.
May he shepherd my soul
May he shepherd my soul.
and grant it mercy.
And granted mercy.
What are you doing here? This is not the time.
But this is confession. And I have sinned. I was a thief who stole from those more fortunate. I strayed from your light and found my trade in the shadows. They call it murder. I say, job well done. I am a thief, a heretic, a murderer, father. Will Akarat save me?
You mock our light. But those monsters were a scourge upon my flock. And you... oh, you were the answer to their prayers.
Then we are settled, and you owe me.
The name you seek is... Thank the heavens for you.
Heavens? I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
God, box of ears. That's pretty messed up. I am so excited for D4 and to play a rogue. Just the gameplay, like, part on its own. Like, the speed attack that it does, like that, looks fantastic. It's also got like an archery component, which we know that I love. The other thing that I really liked was the dismounts, the dismount power that it shows. Where was that? Right here. So mounting's going to be a thing in D4, and they were talking about this at the panel at BlizzCon, that there's going to be like a special dismount where you can get like some extra damage, as opposed to just being knocked off your mount by an enemy. So you're going to want to use this dismount power as opposed to just riding through until someone knocks you off, to get a little extra DPS. But as far as this trailer, we know that I'm a lore nerd. So I just wanted to go through a little bit and tell you guys about what's going on, especially for some of you that don't know the Diablo lore too much. So they talk about Akarat, which is the kind of Lord of Light in the Diablo universe in Sanctuary. And the rogues specifically being referred to here are the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye, which is kind of this religious order that was set up in Diablo 1 times that helped the original Haradrim. And they were a guard between Kanduras, which is the area that like Tristram's in, and kind of the rest of the world. The ears that are shown pretty prolifically throughout, this is a reference to some of the PvP that was available in Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. When you killed a player, you got a trophy, which was their ear. It wasn't worth a whole lot. You could sell it for 1 gold, but it had their name on it, so you would have like Argonaut's ear or Berdokin's ear, as proof that you killed that player in PvP, which was really interesting. As far as D4 story goes, we still don't know a lot about what the story's gonna be, so I don't know who these ears belong to. This golden earring is very distinct, and she talks about people who are more fortunate. She steals from the more fortunate. So this could be a symbol of wealth, or you also see her kind of, right before this ear appears, kind of killing this barbarian sort of character. So maybe it's some sort of outlaw or barbarian type of thing. But yeah, we don't know who these ears belong to. It will be interesting to find out who. She also... Oh, regarding ears, she's also missing her ear, which is interesting. I wasn't able to discern if that was some rite of entering the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye, or if she lost that in some sort of combat. But hopefully we get to learn a lot more about this character. At BlizzCon, they also said that there's kind of 3 specializations that you can take for this rogue. You can be, the Sisterhood rogue. You can be more of a cloak and dagger sort of assassin rogue, or you can be more of the hunter and archery specialization rogue. And there's going to be separate quest lines for each of those, which is really exciting. Yes, it does look like she lost into PvP, for sure. And then this little bit at the end, box of ears. Concerning who is this priest of Akarat that we meet here, and why does he have so many ears? I mean, he does mention that she's kind of alludes that she's been killing for him. These people were a scourge on my flock, and you answered their prayers, therefore Akarat will forgive you. But, like, we're kind of skirting the line here between, like, chaotic good and lawful evil, right? So, yes, the Diablo lore is very intriguing. I would like to know who these ears belong to, and I hope in D4 there's a bit of a discussion of that. The other thing, real quick, like from right here.
Thank the heavens for
No, not
you
that one. This one.
and you. Oh, you were the answer to their prayers.
Yeah, so
Then we are settled.
she's doing this for him,
And you owe me.
and you owe me. But then
The
he says,
name you seek
the name you seek is, and it fades out. She nods.
Thank the
Gets it.
heavens for you.
Heavens? I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
So, that little bit at the end, too, I hope we get a little bit of story about. So, what is the name that she has been seeking? So, she's obviously doing this for the priest because she knows that he has some information that she wants about a person she's trying to find. So, hopefully, in the storyline, we'll figure out who that is. Is she looking for Rathma, who we think helped bring back Lilith? Is she thinking Lilith? Is she looking for us? Are we playing this exact person in the cinematic, or is this another rogue in the Order? There are a lot of questions about the D4 story that we don't have answers to yet, but I'm really excited to find them out. What do I think the 5th class is? Let's see, we have Druid, Sorcerer, Rogue, and... is it a... there's a Barbarian also, right? So... I don't know what the 5th class would be. Maybe Necromancer? Because a lot of people like that. We have a lot of... don't have a lot of magic-based classes. It's a lot of physical type damage. Just the Sorcerer is the magic. So maybe Necromancer or like a Witch Doctor type thing. I'm not sure that Witch Doctor fits the narrative best that I know, but Necromancer definitely would if Rathma's involved. Showed a shadow of the class fireplace. So you see the shadow here. They've got like a cloak on or some sort of like thing covering them. I am now gone, aren't I? Yeah, okay. I've got some sort of hood and cloak. I think Necromancer, because that to me looks like... oh, I'm gonna hide this now. Looks like... where's my browser? Here we go. I could spell. So see, he's got this cowl on that like kind of goes over his shoulders. Maybe this is a better image. Oh my god. And I really think that looks like Rathma. And we know that Rathma is a necromancer, so I think it would make sense. Because we have, I guess the rogue would count as like the warrior of the light kind of Templar / Crusader person. Yeah, all very interesting. And yeah, I think we need another magic user, so I think it's gonna have to be a necromancer. Just based on what we know about the story so far, which is so little. But yes, you know what they say, there's always room around the fire. Around the campfire. Anyway, I'm super excited for this rogue. I'm also super duper excited about the Diablo Immortal, actually. A lot of the gameplay stuff that I saw from that, Bloodshed did a interview with some of the developers and talking about the technical alpha, and it looks so good, especially for a phone game. Like I could just see my phone battery draining looking at it, but it's like a real honest to god like Diablo game, so it looks really cool. Yeah, total nerd alert for sure. Trying to think if there was anything else that I wanted to mention. Oh, there was. So this bit here at the end.
For you.
Heavens, I assure you, Father, the heavens didn't send me.
The heavens didn't send me. So, like I said, in the D1 lore, the rogues, the Sisterhood of the Sightless Eye, they're a religious order kind of that are related to this following of Akarat, which we see in the trailer here. But kind of end of D1 into D2, they get corrupted by Diablo and by a forget her name, but like one of the was it Marina? Something like that. She like made a deal with Diablo and ended up corrupting the order, and part of what you have to do in D2, from what I understand, if you get a rogue follower, is to go help clean that up. So I'm wondering if when she says the heavens didn't send me, if that's related somehow to this kind of corruption of the sisterhood, and if maybe the hells sent her instead, and what that means for her mission and who she's looking for and what that name is that the priest gave her. I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, so that was the Rogue Clash trailer. I'm so excited for this. I was like pretty excited for D4, and then they released this. Because this character, this is my Skyrim character. Like, mostly sneaky with archery skills. This is my optimal RPG character. And just like the gameplay that it shows. You have these like ice arrows, these little guys, Caltrops, kind of like Demon Hunter. Love the dismount animation. You get the Shadow Realm thing that like freezes some enemies while you kill others. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited.